यथाग्निर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिया सर्वविद्या स्वरूपां तां शारदां pranamamyaham. With the humble pranams to the holy feet of Shri Shri Thakur, Shri Ma and Swamiji, I extend a heartfelt welcome to this auspicious gathering. I extend my humble pranams to the revered Secretary Maharaj, revered Principal Maharaj, all other monks and brahmacharins present in this pious Shivananda hall, whose tireless dedication ensures the smooth functioning and the spiritual environment of this prestigious institution. I also extend my heartfelt welcome to the esteemed faculty members of the Ramakrishna Mission Vidyapith, Deoghar, whose tireless dedication shape the young minds. I also welcome to the guardians and my very, very dear students. There are certain moments in life that do not merely pass in the course of time, but silently leave a lasting imprint upon our journey. They shape our thoughts, influence our choice, and reveal their true significance only in retrospect. This evening stands as one such moment. It is not simply the commencement of a program, but the thoughtful inauguration of a meaningful journey for many young minds who now stand poised at the threshold of a new and transformative phase of life. It is both my privilege and profound honor to extend a most cordial welcome to our newly admitted students of class 11 as they enter the esteemed portals of Ramakrishna Mission Vidyapith, Deoghar, a distinguished center of the holistic education that has earned a reputation for excellence rooted in values. This Vidyapith stands not merely as an academic institution, but as a nurturing ground where the pursuit of knowledge is seamlessly integrated with disciplined living, strength of character, and a deep sense of spiritual awareness. Within its serene and structured environment, young minds are guided to evolve into individuals of integrity, self-reliance, and purposeful vision, embodying the highest ideals of education in both thought and action. In its truest essence, an opening of this nature is neither ostentatious nor overwhelming. Rather, it is composed, restrained, and rich in quiet significance. It does not seek to disclose everything at once, but instead cultivates a thoughtful sense of anticipation within the mind of the listener. In much the same way, today's gathering stands as a contemplative beginning, serene in its expression, yet deeply purposeful in its intent. Dear students, as you enter this institution, you are initiated into a distinguished and time-honored tradition that upholds not merely the scholastic excellence, but also the cultivation of inner discipline, intellectual lucidity, and ethical discernment. Here, education is not regarded as the mere aggregation of information, but as a consciously directed and ennobling process of formation, one that seeks to refine the intellect, fortify the character, and elevates the very purpose of human endeavor. The guiding ideals of these institutions, profoundly shaped by the visionary philosophy of Swami Vivekananda, place a deliberate emphasis on inner strength, self-reliance, and a spirit of dedicated service. Within this framework, education assumes a far deeper significance. It emerges a transformative and empowering force that equips an individual not only with the knowledge but with the resilience to withstand adversity, the independence to think with clarity and conviction, and the moral courage to act with unwavering integrity. The years that lie before you will call for a devotion of purpose and a disciplined constancy of effort. You will experience moments of success that affirm your abilities and moments of challenges that deepen your understandings. Each of these experiences carries its own values, for together they contribute to the development of a reflective and well-grounded individual capable of facing life with maturity and thoughtful confidence. In due course, you will come to recognize that discipline is not a limitation imposed from without, but a quiet and enduring source of inner strength. Responsibility likewise will cease to appear as an obligation and instead reveal itself as a meaningful privilege entrusted to you. And ultimately, you will understand that true success is not defined merely by the achievements one attains, but by the principles, integrity, and values with which those achievements are pursued and sustained. Of equal significance are the bonds you will nurture during this phase of your journey, the fellowship of like-minded peers, the enriching exchange of thoughtful ideas, and the spirit of mutual encouragement and support will leave a lasting imprint on your experience, quietly shaping your growth both within and beyond these worlds. To our senior students, I would like to convey a sincere word of appreciation coupled with a thoughtful experience. You stand as the living embodiment of the ethos and enduring traditions of these institutions, and it is through the quiet consistency of your conduct that these values and their most authentic and persuasive expression. For more than formal instruction, it is your example, subtle yet influential, that guides, reassures, and inspires those who have newly entered this environment. I would encourage you to continue to exemplify with quiet conviction and the qualities that define this Vidyapith: discipline in conduct, humility in achievement, and a refined sense of consideration in your interactions. May your presence contribute to an atmosphere of dignity and encouragement, where your juniors feel not only welcomed but also motivated to uphold the same standards of integrity, responsibility, and purposeful endeavor. This evening's cultural program is an expression of that very spirit. It reflects that harmonious blending of discipline and creativity, effort and expression. Each presentation embodies dedication and collective endeavor, and therefore deserves our thoughtful appreciation. An occasion of this nature attains its true rhythm when it is guided by the voice that brings clarity of thought, confidence of expression, and a vibrant sense of engagement. It is particularly heartening to note that this responsibility rests in the capable hands of our students, whose enthusiasm, articulation, and the presence to reflect the spirit of this institution. We are indeed happy to have with us two such young individuals who will carry this program forward with poise, coordination, and a lively sense of expression. I warmly invite Abhirup Chakraborty, who will present in English, and Shambhav Pandey, who will present in Hindi, to kindly come forward and take charge of the proceedings. Now the stage is yours. Thank you. Thank you so much.
With many a curve, my banks I fret, by many a field and fallow, and many a fairy foreland set, with willow, weed, and mallow. I chatter, chatter, as I flow, to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. Just as the brook keeps flowing, so does time. In fact, it has flown so much that today we stand here to welcome our dear juniors, whilst once we too were in their position. In this life of ebb and flow, time keeps flowing.
सरपट भागता जाए समय, पल भर भी ना रुक पाए समय. कल था बचपन, आज है जवानी, पल में बदलती सबकी कहानी.